Thank you, guys. It is a pleasure to talk to you about this new and exciting project. It was a lot of fun. It is very entertaining, but at the same time, it has a lot of emotions. So, let me start with you, Jasmine. This is like your first big blockbuster film because you have focused your career on TV. So, how different was the experience of creating a character and developing it in a 2 hour movie versus a TV series that allows time and space for further development?
Yeah, I was actually grateful because being in the movie, it reminded me of my background in theater where you have the whole
Oh,
script
excellent.
in front of
Great.
you, right? So you don't have to wait to see the character develop. You can do it all in one sitting and create the backstory right then and there. So I really appreciated that. And I also appreciate the slow pace of how a film is shot as opposed to TV. TV, we will shoot multiple scenes in a day, but in the film world, it's like 1 or 2 scenes a day. So I love that.
Well, thank you for that. So, Keith, I was wondering, what was it like shooting the intense action sequences with creatures that weren't there, and what was your reaction when you saw the final product?
It was fun. I got to use my imagination and really just be a kid, big kid, and to see it, just to see it, the finishing product. It's really like a humbling experience. It's like, dang, bro, like I'm really in a sci-fi film. This is amazing. Like I'm really playing a character. I belong here. I could do this. I could do this on a bigger scale too later. And really just encouraging. It's fun. And I always think, I try to live in the present, but I always think in the future of like, oh man, I can't wait to show my kids this. And I was like, yeah, I was in a sci-fi film and I know the technology ain't how it is now, but look at it. But nah, it's just really a humbling experience and it's fun.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Thank you, Keith. Jasmine, this film reminded me a lot of some sci-fi film hits from the 80s and 90s. You can help but think of movies like it felt kind of like an homage to classics such as Terminator, Starship Troopers, and some others that I will mention to not spoil the film. But it obviously has its own flavor. So, did you watch some of these films prior to getting fully into your character?
I didn't, but I've seen enough in my lifetime to be able to reference. But I really wanted this to be my take on the character to be as original as the script was. With my approach to it, I really just locked into who this character was, her backstory, what I could bring to her, and let the world develop itself, and it did. The world revealed itself to us once we put on those costumes and got on set. So I didn't have to do too much referencing to the old films, but I think you're right. It is that homage to the old mixed with the new. It's pretty cool.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So, Keith, just one last question. Although it is a movie about space creatures, did you do some kind of research, at least about the war or the war aspects, to better understand your character or to work on a better approach?
Yeah, I mean, just having having our people on set that would just help us. I think having a director that one cares about the script and cares about the backstory and the actual characters. Going to Chris McKay would always be helpful if I had any questions. It's hard for me to read a script like this and interpret it sometimes because I'm more of a visual person, and it was so much happening. My mind kind of gets clouded with the little things that I'm reading. So I'm like, okay, so how do the outfits look? Are the guns this futuristic or not this futuristic? Is it, and when we get into the first fitting and we get into the sets and you see the storyboards and you see the aliens, that actually helps me more. So that helps me just understand the world more and just kind of really just get more excited about it. But that's the beauty about doing a film like this, is because we're able to get the storyboards and the animations and, have so many departments working on so many different things and creating this world on top of you being the actor and you get to bring yourself. It's like, okay, now I get it. It's like I'm understanding this world and now I belong here. Yeah.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. And again, congratulations on such a wonderful film, and stay safe wherever you are and healthy. So thank you so much.
Thank you for your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.